Hello everybody, this is Mateo. I don't even know what a Furion is anymore, let's be honest. It's been months at this point. Like, let me check how long it's been since part 14. Probably should have pulled this up ahead of time because I knew I was going to ask myself this. And I knew I wanted to look it up, but I didn't pull it up because I am a fool and do not prepare for things. But here we are, we used the rod of some sort to get into Mysidia Tower. It's taking me forever to start moving. I started moving finally. We have Rickard in the party because everybody else is dead, or some other bad stuff. Maria's there, Guy's there. Why is this taking forever to load? So yeah, I've actually been on spring break for the past week now, and I meant to record more of this because I certainly do not want this to last more than a year, that's for sure. I want to get this done before a year passes, and that's August something, I want to say. So yeah, I want to get this done before that happens. Yeah, February 3rd was the last video, so 2 months now, 2 months and a day. Since then, a lot of stuff's happened. The sound is major desync, that's awful, but whatever. Can't really do much of anything about that now. So since then, I've finished Banjo-Tooie. I kind of just put all of my focus on that one during winter break so I could finish it, which I was alright with. And then I've also started Pikmin, which I recorded during winter break because I was really bored and really wanted to play Pikmin. Yeah, this is just... Whoa, okay, everybody... Okay, so everybody else probably didn't see that, but everybody else went super speed for a second there because the video froze up and then it was trying to catch up and I accidentally hit my mic. I apologize for that. What was I even talking about? Yeah, I started Pikmin because I really wanted to play Pikmin, and, well, we're on part 11 now on that, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, the thing is just and by that I mean it's all black screen and stuff, so I gotta re-record day 11 at some point or something. So yeah, we're in the Mysidia Tower. Each floor is based on a different element. Right now we're on the fire floor. We have the vampire girls who heal up a ton of health, but honestly they have so few health that if you attack them with anybody but Maria, they'll just die. So really nothing to worry about at all. Audacity keeps on freezing and it's freaking me out, because I'm afraid it's just gonna close and I'm gonna have to restart this video, because we just have amazing commentary right now, that's for sure. Certainly don't want to lose this. Oh my god, it just played the victory music. I'm just gonna hope that's because everything literally keeps on freezing and it's gonna turn out fine in Windows Movie Maker, but I kind of doubt it. I know in Virtual Dub I have to bring every single video clip into it and then just hit a, do something to render it so it'll be, correct. That is a lava flow, a waterfall, a lava waterfall, yes. But I gotta bring each clip into Virtual Dub and then do a thing to sync it back up, and so I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure I remembered to do that, for these, so I don't know what happened, if I forgot to hit the necessary button, or if it just screwed up. Because I know during Pokemon Crystal, I synced all those clips, or at least a majority of them, and yet it seemed like no matter what, the video got out of sync if you gave it enough time. Oh, now we're in sync. That's good. Oh god, actually that's not very good. That's a terrible, terrible band. Except we have Maria in the party, so we're not a boy band necessarily, thank god. Okay, kill that salamander, they can use Gaze to turn you into stone or something, and then you're basically dead. Okay, can't go down the lava waterfall, which is dumb in my opinion. I mean, wouldn't it be awesome to surf down the lava waterfall? But no, this isn't Bionicle, the game. That's unfortunate. Man, now that is a game from my childhood. If there were ever to be a strange, obscure game for me to play from my childhood, that would be one of them, that's for sure. And it's ridiculously quick too, so it's not like we'd really lose anything for me spending a week on that game either. Although, let's be honest, it being me, I'd probably spend 8 months on it, even though it'd only take a week to go through. But, whatever. Enough self-deprecating humor aside, we have a mage. We gotta defeat him. except he's the exact opposite of a mage. He's a huge, muscle-bound man. You know, that's what you think of when you see a mage, right? Well, luckily we got a preemptive strike. However, this is a boss. He's the Fire Gygus, so Flame Sword's probably not the best thing to use against him. Neither is the Flame Lance, but you know, we'll just make do. We're still doing bits and bits of damage every once in a while. But surely the Blizzard spell will do enough. Indeed it does. In fact, it just outright killed him. So he's a Gygus. He does a ton of damage, I can tell you that. And since he's a Fire Gygus, I imagine he has the Fire spell as well, or Blaze or something. But considering how he's a Gygus, he probably doesn't have all that much magical ability, so I wouldn't expect it to do too much. And generally, enemies' spread attacks don't do that much either. So last time we were walking through lava, which is totally safe, of course, and now we're walking through spiky ice traps, and grabbing an Ice Lance as well, which has slightly more power. And hopefully the flame weapons that I got in the last floor will actually do something this time. That would be nice. Okay, so heal up as always. The spiky floor does a little bit of damage every single time you step on it, but not that much. It's really nothing to worry about. Except for when Guy dies and Maria gets poisoned, but that wasn't because of the spiky floors, that was because of a random battle. I don't even know what happened there, but you know, whatever. So yeah, this Tower of Mysidia is like 8 floors tall, and it's got, if you couldn't tell, it's got floors based on different elements, and as you can imagine, there's probably going to be an elemental boss at the end of each one. So it's a pretty nice area, I really like it. We got the ice gloves there, don't even know what they do, I wouldn't imagine a whole lot. Makes you resistant to fire, that doesn't make sense at all. You'd think it'd make you resistant to ice, and fire would do more damage to you. But whatever, it's slightly more defensive power, so we're just gonna go ahead and give that to Rickard, I guess, because he has a really low amount of HP right now. Kind of odd how a Dragoon... Oh my god! I am getting my butt kicked here. But it's kind of odd how a Dragoon has so little HP. Speaking of Dragoons, started playing through Legend of Dragoon a couple days ago. Really good game. What's unfortunate is that I have a PlayStation 2 Slim, and so I get like halfway through the second disc, and then no matter what, I go up to fight one boss, like halfway through the disc, and the game freezes every single time before I can even fight the boss. And so I look it up, and most people are saying that they're having troubles after that exact boss, but I'm having troubles before, which is what slightly weirds me out, but I mean, it sounds like I'm gonna have troubles anyways. And it turns out that it's actually the PlayStation 2. Its built-in emulator can't handle certain PlayStation 1 games for whatever reason. And I look on a Wikipedia list of all the games that it can't handle, and sure enough, Legend of Dragoon is on there. And there are people on like GameFAQs boards complaining about it or whatever, which is where I found out like several people were having the same problem I was, basically. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I either have to buy a PlayStation 1 or buy it on the PlayStation Network and play through the entire game again, basically. Well, the first disc and then half of the second. But instead, I'm just going to borrow a friend's PlayStation 1, play through Legend of Dragoon, and then return it. Because, I mean, the PlayStation 2 can play a majority of the PlayStation 1 games, and, like, Legend of Dragoon and Final Fantasy Tactics and maybe Croc and the Legend of the Gobbos are the only games that I'm interested in that the PlayStation 2 can't really play. So I don't think it's really worth getting a PlayStation 1 except if I can find one for super cheap, which all the ones on Amazon are like 15 bucks, which I'd be okay with if they came with the freaking video cables and the power cable. Like, all of them are just like replacement console only, no cables, no controllers. And then when I do find one that has everything you need, it's like 30 bucks, and it's like, I need this for like 2 games tops, maybe 3. I'm not paying an extra 30 bucks just so I can play these 3 games. So I'm just gonna borrow a friend's for like 2 months or however long it takes me to play Legend of Dragoon and play through the rest of it. But it is a very good game. I would highly recommend it. Like, at first I was comparing it like a watered down Final Fantasy, but it's got some extra things in there to make it really unique that I really like, and it's a very awesome game, and the story's pretty good too. Especially since it hasn't been spoiled for me like all the Final Fantasy stories have. Thanks, Internet. But that's that. Although then again, I really can't complain because, I mean, maybe I'm spoiling the story of Final Fantasy II for somebody. Although then again, I feel like a majority of people have probably played Final Fantasy II at this point. I saw a treasure, gotta go back. Oh my god, the sound is so far behind. I'm still using items. Holy crap. And I just won a battle, apparently. This is ridiculous. Okay, we got into a battle with some ice lizards. They're gonna use Ice Storm, and that does a ton of damage to you. And it hurts, but that's about it. I think they also have the gaze attack. I mean, they are lizards, just like the fire lizards were. So I would imagine. Okay, but just beat them up with your stuff, and that's about that. But yeah, I mean, I might be ruining the story of Final Fantasy II for somebody. But at the same time, like, most people have probably played it already, and there also isn't too much to the story of Final Fantasy II. Not really so many twists and turns. I mean, there are a couple, but I mean, it's mostly just, oh, go to Tower A, get item B, use that to get to Cave C. I mean, we went through all of the Leviathan just so we could get through to the Tower of Mysidia, and we got to the Tower of Mysidia by going through the Tropical Isle and getting the rod or whatever. At least I think that was the order of the events. It's been so long, I have no idea. So yeah, we've got these Devil Bloom guy now that poison and confuse with their physical attacks. They're kind of really bad. Maria's all running in place and she's probably gonna kill somebody, and by kill somebody I mean drastically hurt them. That did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Especially considering it's Guy. Like, he is a tanky tank. And now Rickard is down and out as well. Luckily we beat him and all that stuff goes away after we win the battle. So that's good. So Rickard's almost dead and we kind of gotta heal him up. Unfortunately we are running out of potions and stuff. So we might have to start going to cure spells. Yeah, we only have 25 potions left. And now 15. And now 1. And now 0. There we go. Now we're out of stuff. Time to use cure spells from the people that don't really need their MP, i.e. everybody but Maria. Okay, apparently I just won another battle. Sure. Okay, so let's finally finish this floor. I could have done that a while ago. Here we go. Okay, still no new boss. That's kind of surprising. Okay, so on either this floor or the floor previous, you can find the Malboro Terra. And the reason I show it now is because it only shows up on that floor. We just passed the last floor that we could battle it at. Yeah, just this floor. So, just wanted to make sure I got that enemy because this is a 100% Bestiary run still. And so now we have our second mage guy. We are making good progress, and guess what? It's another muscle-bound man. Who would have thought? This time it's the Thunder Gygus. I'm guessing we fought the Ice Gygus at some point. But these guys are all basically the same thing. They do a ton of damage, and this guy doesn't use lightning. Apparently he uses rocks. That makes sense, indeed. Alright, but just beat him up. He's taking a lot less damage than the previous ones. And so I'm just gonna guess Blizzard again. That did an alright amount. Certainly not as destroying as it was on the Fire Gygus. But this guy's actually getting kinda tough, and he actually survived a round, which is surprising. So let's go ahead and try some Earthquake items, because, you know, according to Pokemon, electricity is weak to Earth, or ground. Basically the same thing, so let's try all this. And, well, my theory at this point was, like, physical attacks aren't doing anything against him. Let's try items that deal magic damage. So here we have Earthquake doing a very small amount. Pokemon lied to me, no! Ice Storm, we got some freezy trees looking guys. That also did a pretty small amount. Blizzard, that's not gonna do, well, that did a little bit. Maria's magic's pretty good. And then what is this? Oh yeah, it's the Acid File or whatever, which does a lot actually. So there we go. His weakness is poison, I guess, or maybe poison's just really, really good in this game and I never really tried. Okay, now it's time to try the aura spell that I never use. I still have barely any idea what it does. Maria almost died in a single hit. So yeah, he's a Gygus. Hits really, really hard. Rickard's almost dead, Maria's almost dead. Hopefully he's almost dead, because he's about to kill somebody. Okay, so we got aura on everybody, still have no idea what it does. It basically just says that it increases in effectiveness. Like, wow, thanks, that's very helpful. Also, Rickard's totally dead here. Yep, look at how dead he is. Ah, such face plants on the ground. So dead. We did a whopping 9 damage and then 70 damage, which is somewhat alright, although this guy is tanking hits like mad. Like, I am not a fan of this Thunder Gygus at all. And Furion's out of MP. That's cool. Do I have any other items I can throw at him? Look, we can throw the canoe at him. That'll work, right? Okay. So, Death Idol, doubt he'll die to instant death. Okay, Maria is looking to be our main damage dealer here. Do I want to use Holy? Or yes, I want to use Holy. Why is that even a question? Don't hit Maria. You didn't hit Maria. That's good. I should probably use the 2 guys to heal her or whatever. But that would require being intelligent and thinking ahead. Or he could just die outright anyways. There we go. That works, I guess. Okay, so we got some HP increases, we got a wizard staff that I'll never use. We gotta heal people up again, and I have, like, no items. This is great. We got Phoenix Downs. We're gonna use Ethers so that she can use Cure now. That's right, I have 99 Ethers as well. So yeah, these early Final Fantasy games, make sure you always have 99 hiccup burp things, and also 99 Ethers and potions and high potions. That'll help a lot. We'll continue this place next time. I'll see you then. Goodbye. That's quite the